Welcome to Wisdom Wednesday. I am Anel Lee, your host, bringing you raw and authentic wisdom. Last week, I started the discussion on transparency and how transparency welcomed my husband into my life, among many other things. And today, I'm going to switch it up a little bit. I'm going to, in real time, bring two of my daughters, and I will be asking them 3 questions, as well as having them share some advice with you all who are learning to embrace authenticity and transparency in your life. I hope you gain some nuggets from it. So let's get started. So I have with me my 16-year-old daughter, Kaylin, and she is going to be answering some of the questions. This was not rehearsed, so she doesn't know what I'm even asking her. But I want to share with you all a little backstory, because I want to say 3 years ago, our relationship was rocky. And I believe that transparency and authenticity is really what helped change our relationship. And now she's my bestie who goes shopping with me almost every Sunday.
Saturday.
Or Saturday. Okay, so the first question is, in what ways has being transparent impacted our relationship?
What do you mean? Like,
How has transparency improved our relationship? Let me not speak for you, but do you think that transparency has made a difference in our relationship for the better?
yes.
And how? In what ways?
Because we got closer.
Okay. And why do you think transparency made a difference with that?
Because we communicated better and we talk about our feelings more.
Okay. Thank you. So, number 2, can you share an example of how being transparent in a difficult situation made a difference in our relationship? And you don't have to get too detailed, because I know we've had some real rough conversations.
Probably about me opening up to you why I was skipping class so much.
Mm-hmm.
I was honest with you and I told you how I felt after not being able to for years.
Mm-hmm.
So, it made a difference because I don't think I would have been able to do that 3 years prior.
Okay, thank you. And lastly, what advice would you give someone embracing transparency in their life?
To just try to get the other person's point of view and to try to understand better, because what they're thinking is most likely what you're thinking too, and you guys just need to get on the same level.
And how do you think being transparent and honest helps that relationship?
It helps it improve for the better. A lot of the time, being honest is the most important thing in a relationship, whether it's friendship or parent or relationship.
Okay. Well, there you have it for my 16-year-old daughter. And next we have my 20-year-old daughter. So we have my 20-year-old daughter, Jocelyn, here, who does not feel comfortable being recorded, but she's sitting across from me, and I will be asking her the same questions that I asked my 16-year-old. So let's get started. In what ways has being transparent impacted our relationship?
I think we definitely just get along better overall, and it makes it easier for us to talk to each other about things that I may not have felt comfortable with in the past.
Can you share an example of how being transparent in a difficult situation made a difference in our relationship?
I think when, like, you being transparent with,
Just transparency,
Okay.
me or you being transparent.
I think it definitely helps when you need help from someone and you are obviously scared to ask. Like more recently, it's important to ask for help. So I think being transparent makes it easier on yourself and can just overall better the relationship with the other person that you're being transparent with.
And then what advice would you give someone embracing transparency in their life?
To not take things so personal. I think when you're more transparent as a person, people who aren't on that same level are going to look at you a certain way because they're not comfortable with themselves. So that's not a reflection of you, that's more of them. So I think to just not take things personal because people are going through their own things. It's not always about you. It's mostly about themselves. So I think just keep doing you. Don't let things, get in your way. Don't take it personal because that's a them problem, I guess.
Well, thank you. Well, there you have it. 2 different points of view from 2 of my daughters on the importance of transparency and how transparency has improved my relationship with my own daughters. My hope doing this was to show you all that transparency in any relationship fosters trust and open communication, especially with your children. I am a very open book and I love to show you all a lot of the things that I share with you all or that I teach you all is things that I have personally implemented in my life. I'm not just teaching you from a book or from things that I've learned or read. This is actual things that I've implemented in my own life. Transparency has definitely improved my relationship with my daughters. I truly believe that we have learned to set boundaries, that we have learned to set this environment of trust, respect, and they know what I expect of them as a parent. They are now comfortable sharing their thoughts, their feelings, their fears, because I have cultivated that relationship with them. And because I am so transparent with my children, I am so honest, and I have built that relationship with them, I can teach them valuable lessons about my own life, about my own experiences, about my own mistakes, while demonstrating authenticity with my children. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, please share it with somebody and make sure to turn your notification settings on so you could know when I post a new video. And if you like my channel, please subscribe. I will see you all